Welcome to Chart Traders. Today you will learn RSI indicator, how to trade using RSI indicator, and we are going to backtest our RSI indicator on a Nifty future chart. So RSI, that is a relative strength index, is developed by J. Wilder. It is a leading momentum indicator which helps in identify a trend reversal. So RSI indicator oscillates between the values 0 and 100. So how to calculate RSI value? So equation of the RSI equal to 100 minus 100 divided by 1 plus RS. So what is RS again? It is the average gain or average loss. So how to calculate average gain and average loss? Also how to calculate RSI we will see. For example, uh, today's close is 110 and yesterday close was 100, then point gain is 10, that is we can say average point wins or average gain is 10 point and average loss is 0 point, not average, it is a 1 day. If today's close is 100 and previous day's close was 104, then point gain 0 and point loss, that is a 4. Okay, now we have a 14 day, we have a closing price. Okay, so on a day 1 we have a point gain 1, means previous day, that is on 0 index, closing price is 99, so point gain 1. On a next day closing price is 102, so point gain is 2. Next day 105, so point gain is 3, and so on. Here close price is 100, so point loss, that is a 3. So we are calculating the point loss and point gain over a 14 days. Okay, that is a 29 and point loss is 10. Okay, now what is the average point gain? That is a 29 divided by 14, so that is a 2. Average point loss, that is a 10 divided by 14, that is a 0.7. So what is your RSI? That is RS, sorry, 2 divided by 0.7, that is a 2.89. Now we will put this value in a one RSI equation, that is 100 minus 100 divided by 1 plus RS. Okay, so RS is 2.8991. By calculating this, what will get RSI? That is a 17.4. Now here we have taken 14 days, so this is known as 14 days RSI. So period that we have to consider, that is a 14 days, so that's why this is known as 14 days. Okay, if you are going to consider 5 days closing value, then it is known as 5 days RSI after calculating the RSI value. Okay, now if you are going to add this value, that is RSI on a chart, by default it is a 14 period RSI. We can set. Okay, now it is used to identify the oversold and overbought price area. Okay, so overbought implies that the positive movement in the stock is so high that it may not be sustained for long time, and that would be a connection. Okay, so it is a probability. Once the RSI value is in overbought zone, you can sell the stock. Same way, we have a oversold position indicates that a negative momentum. Okay, and we might be have a reversal. Okay, so when the RSI value is between 0 to 30, then it is known as oversold zone. Okay, it might be possible we can see a upward correction. When the RSI value is between 70 and 100, then it is known as heavily bought stock, and it may be possible we can see a downtrend correction. Okay, so different trader using different value for oversold and overbought zone. Someone will use 80-20, someone will use 60-40. So based on different theory, they are using the RSI value. But normally we can identify overbought and oversold zone with the help of RSI. Now, for example, if you want to add RSI, I have opened my Zerodha account. In Zerodha account, just go to studies and write RSI. Okay, so it is going to ask for period, so we are going to keep 14. Okay, overbought zone, that is the 80 value, we will change to 70, and you can set oversold, that is a 30. Okay, different traders are using different values. Someone will use 60-40, someone will use 80-20, so up to them how to use. Okay, so now here we can see when the value is below the oversold zone, once it crossed the 30, okay, a positive momentum there because it is in oversold area. So RSI value is less than 30 oversold area, so it will move up. Same way, when RSI value is above 70, okay, it fall because it is in overbought zone. Same way here, okay, RSI value is above 70, okay, and it will come down. Okay, so it is on 5-minute chart. You can identify on daily basis also. It will work on any time frame. Okay, we can click 15-minute also. So here oversold zone, after that uh, some movement, up movement are there. Okay, the most important is how to find entry and exit point. Okay, because we want to sold so here the RSI is for this duration up to starting point, this point up to this point, RSI is above the 70. So most important, where you want to enter and where you want to exit. So normally when RSI crosses 30 we will buy, when RSI crosses 70 we will sell. Okay, normally basic RSI indicator. Okay, you can use 60-40 also, you can use 80-20 also. Different trader have different philosophy and they are using different value based on their risk management. Okay, we will see one more example in on an indigo stock. See, these all are oversold zone here. See, once RSI crosses 70, some down movement. RSI crosses 70, some down movement. Here RSI crosses 70, some down movement. Here also RSI crossing 70, some down movement. Okay, here also above the 70, some down movement. Okay, same way here RSI above the 70, after that some correction. Here RSI crosses 30, so we have up momentum. Okay, so most important is how to find entry point and how to find exit point. Okay, this is the basic RSI indicator where user will enter when the RSI crosses 30. Okay, that is a buy point, and sell when RSI crosses 70. Okay, this is for just for basic RSI indicator. Okay, someone will use 60-40 or 80-20, or someone will do a divergence analysis also, that we will see later on what is RSI divergence. But hope RSI value is clear. Now we will create a simple trading algorithm using RSI that we have discussed on a streak. So if you don't know what is streak, just watch out my video introduction to streak. The link is given below in the description box. So I have already opened streak account. Okay, so in streak, go to strategy, click create new strategy. Okay, now I want to apply on a nifty chart, nifty future, 5-minute chart. I want to buy one quantity, that is one lot. Okay, when I want to buy, when 14 RSI crosses above 30. Okay, different trader take different value, like 70-30, 30 is oversold, 70 is a overbought. Same way 80-20 or 60-40, it's up to you, but just for demo purpose I am going to take 14 RSI crosses above 30. What is my stop loss? 0.5. What is my target? 1%. Okay, now save and backtest. Okay, so my strategy will apply on a 3 month, that is starting from 3rd Feb to 2 May. Okay, 34 signals are generated. Out of 34, 15 wins, 19 loss. Okay, 4 continuous winning streak, 5 continuous losing streak. Maximum gain per lot, that is 8,000 around. Maximum loss is around minus 4,000. Okay, and maximum drawdown is minus 1.8. Okay, you can optimize this technique by adding more uh, indicator, or by changing the stop loss, or anyhow you can optimize the different technique by applying different type of indicator. In this video we have just test out our RSI algorithm on a nifty chart. Okay, that is my condition, and my exit point is 0.5 percentile, entry point is 1 percentile. That is stop loss and exit target. Okay, so now in here you can see transaction history contain different trades. Okay, so on 24th April around 9:35 buy signal generated around 9197. Okay, so we will see on 24th app Nifty. Around 24th app. Okay, here when it is crossing is a time is around 9:35. Okay, 9 and entry point is 9197. 9:35. So here, okay, my condition is different. Okay, 30 and 70. So now you can understand, you can make a difference. I will make here whatever. Okay, so here around 9:35 it will enter up to 91, around 9197. Okay, even after that a movement, but it's not equal to 1 percentile. Okay, so here for small profit you can take enter here and book profit around here. Okay, our stop loss is 0.5%, so it will be triggered around according to our logic. Okay, so around 220, around 220. Okay, our stop loss triggered because we have kept 0.5 percentile. Okay, in between no 1 percentile gain, so I think no profit, but even after that some good rally and you can book profit around them also, but here we got stop loss. Same way you can around 225 on a same day again entry. Okay, again stop loss. Okay, so here SO means exit, SL means stop loss, TP means target achieved, that is a 1 percentile. Okay, stop loss is 0.5 percentile, SO means we have kept MIS, so on a same day around 315 or 320 auto square up, that's why. Okay, so you can build your algorithm based on RSI. You can analyze and you can optimize your algorithm by combining different indicators. So how to combine a different indicator? Okay, you can watch out my video. Okay, the link is given below in the description box. Thank you.